Come on, boys. All right, here we go. Getting ready for game 2. right, Fozzie getting Blake loose. There we got Max, James, Rylan to start out there with Jack and Colton. And hopefully the internet holds out. Dvorsky stops the center ice. Rylan steals it, knocked off his stick. Jack gets it up to Rylan, moves it across to Max off his heel. TI come back in, they dump it in. Rims around. James is coming. Beckwith has it from the bench. It's off door 6, recovers. Gets in the zone, moves ahead for Joey. Nathan has it behind the net. 2 players take it from him. Dvorsky can't hold it in. Slows it down. TI's coming. Beckwith his back. Lost his balance. Shot, save. Puck's loose. Out the side. Oops. Puck's in the corner. Cam has it behind the net. Checked off it. Brody comes in to help. Still in the corner. TI holds in at the line. Throws it to the front. Deflected high over the net. No on it at half boards. Bogey steps up. Got a player coming from behind. Gets it out to center ice. Moves ahead for Brady. Pushes it through the crowd, but he's cut off. TI dumps it out to center ice. Bo gets across the cam. Offsides. Puck comes back to Dvorsky. Over to Abel. Moves it up to Rylan. 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Pass is deflected. Turned over. Max has it in the slot. Leads it for James. TI dumps it out. Won't be enough for icing. Dvorsky starts up the ice. It's turned over at the blue line. Dvorsky with a stick check. Dvorsky has it behind the net. Up to Max. Got Rylan stretching. Gets it up to him. Comes in. Shot off the post. Dorgan has it center ice. Over to Beckwith. Back to Dorgan. 2 players steal from him there. Jack helps along the boards. Bounces out to center ice. Nathan's up. Lost an edge. Jack's coming. Gets it across to him. Can't get the shot off. Too many sticks. TI has it at the half boards. Reverse it. Get it back into the corner. They turn it over to Nathan at the half boards. 2 players. Will has it. Leaves it for Nathan. Stops. Comes out. Jack has it shot. Off the stick save. Comes back to the point for Bogus. Walks the line. Nathan Moves it back to the corner. Jack's there. Stuck along the Zamboni doors. Comes out. Will battles for it. Gets hooked. No call. T.I. brings it in the zone. Throws it on net. Blake sticks to the side. Cam puts it in the corner safely. Shot. Bogey has it. Delays while we change. Gets checked off the puck. Recovers. Moves it ahead for Brody. Knocked off his stick as he tries to bring it away from the wall. They chip it ahead. Cam's back. Steals the puck. Gets it out to center ice. 3-on-3 they bring it in the zone. T.I. moves it up. They bring it out. Chipped it ahead. Should be icing. Oops. There we go. Brody wins it back. Colton comes in. Shot off a stick into the corner. Brady's on it again. T.I. gets out center ice. Shot. Bouncing puck. Wide of the net. Brady has it. His pass is deflected. Thrown back on net. Dorsey passes around for Abo. Abo quickly to Brady. D pinched in. Puck's knocked to Abo. Abo tries to chip it out to Brady, but it gets out to center ice. They bring it back in offsides. James, Max, and Ryland out here. Dorgan and Beckwith. Max has it. Dumps it in. Ryland gives chase. Throw it up the boards and give it right to James. Beckwith's there to hold it in. Flips it down to the corner. T.I.'s pass is deflected. Dorgan has it. Throws it at net. Off a defender's stick. Beckwith chips it back in. Max is there looking to steal. T.I. has it. Pass it right to James. Rolled off his stick. Beckwith across to Dorgan. Dorgan gets it up to Ryland. Stop there at the blue line. T.I. passes it up. They gain the zone. Long shot. It's a whistle. T.I. crashed the net. Nathan didn't take the face off out there with Joey and Will. Bogey has it in the corner. Bogey has it. Pushes it ahead for Cam. Cam flips it up. Bouncing puck. Held in. Dumped in behind. Bogey's there waiting for it. Moves it up to Will. D pinched in. Will gets concession. Moves it up for Nathan. He's got Joey sneaking down the back door. Tries to pass to him for a shot. Wide. Cam has it. Stick rolls off. Puck rolls off his stick. Will bring it back to the line for Abel. Doesn't hold it in. Loose puck, Abel races back for it. Tries to pass to Brady, it's chipped out. Won't be an icing, there's deflected. He's got Noah filling the lane to the... It's knocked off his stick behind the net. Puck's back into behind. T.I.'s on in the corner. They move it out to center ice. They look to bring it in 2-on-2. Good stick by Abo. Deflects that pass behind the net. Fights for it in the corner. Gets it up to Brady, who gets it to Brody. 2-on-2, they come across center ice. He dumps it in. Catches up with it. Looks to pass to Brady, but back checker lifted his stick. They rim it around too far for their own man. Brody's on it. Dorgan holds it in the line, throws it towards the net. Bouncing puck. Deflected up and out of play. Max races after puck. Comes out to Ryland. He has space behind the net. Gets along the end boards. Loses an edge. TI has it. They throw it up the middle. It's going to go down for an icing. T's eyes on it. They don't get it out. Max cuts it off. Off Will skate. TI coming. Good stick by Beckwith. Comes to Nathan. He's got rolls off his stick, but he gets out center ice. Good pressure by Jack. Nathan gets up. 3-on-2 they come in. Knocked off his stick. Will with a shot. Blocker to side. Will on that puck. Down to Jack. Two players come in. Jack comes away with it. Nathan quickly in there. TI comes away with it. Will with the check. Held into line. Dorgan side steps. Deflected. Oh! Deflection knocked it off Nathan's stick. Beckwith falls down. They don't get past him. Beckwith with a shot high over the net. Brody's on it. Throw it towards the net. There we go. Noah has it. Goal. Bogey has it. Pokes it ahead for Boyd. Boyd chips it up to Brady. Noah has it 1-on-1 front. Makes a move. Has it. Passed back. Didn't connect with Brady as he came to the net. Good down selfish. Bogey loads up and shoots. TI steals. They got 4 players up. Puck's in the feet. Bogey has it. Oh, turned over. Good job, Blake. Way to recover. In the corner, Dworsky's on it. Moves it to Abel. Abel passes it up, just on Max's reach. TI steals it behind the net. Dworsky battles for it there, comes away with it. Gets it to Ryland. D had pinched in. It's off Ryland's feet. Dworsky's got it pinned to the boards. His stick's stuck up in the air. Help comes. Both D are along the boards. Puck comes to Abel. He skates away from the group. Moves it to Max. Max quickly to James. He's got Ryan ahead. Flips it ahead for Ryland. Ryland's in the clear. James drives the net. Shot off the post into the netting. Maxon takes his face off. Out there with James. Ryland comes back to Dorgan at the point. Wrister rolled off, pinches in, knocks the puck towards the corner, bounces off somebody. TI's on it. They rim it around. Max cuts it off, keeps it in the zone, passes it down to James. They don't connect. James battles for it in the corner. Behind the net comes the corner. Max is there. Beckwith holds it into the line. Looks for a deflection. James chips it wide of the net. They rim it around. Max has it. Ryland comes in to help. Turns away from one, moves it to James. Oh, just didn't connect. James pokes it away. TI turns back into the zone. Get to the blue line. James just knocks it safely to the corner. Dorgan chips at it. It's off a body. James comes there. Walks the line, deflected. High and over the net. Joey battles for it behind the net. Dorgan goes in after it. Beckwith's there. Dorgan has it now. Rims it around. Ryland has it, pushes out to center ice. They're offsides. Cam gets it out to center ice. Tries to chip it in when he gets to the red line. Checked off, second effort, gets it in. Will goes in after the loose puck. TI chips it past him. Joey steals it at the line. Dumps it in behind. Will's on after it. Will dumps it to the corner. Jack comes in and helps. Joey's there. They can't get it off the boards. TI comes away with it. They tip it on their side of the ice. Why is that not icing? We're getting a penalty. Brody takes the face off, tied up on their feet. TI gets it back in between their D. Dvorsky meets him there. Buck pounces past. 2-on-1. They bring it in. Move it to the middle. They score. Puck comes back to Abel over to Dvorsky. It's poked ahead, Noah battles for it. They dump it in. Dvorsky's on it. Abel gets it up to Brady. Brady moves it over to Brody. Stick swinging at him there. They come in the zone 2-on-1. Moves over to Brady. Bounced off his stick. Brady has it again off the boards to Abel. Abel throws it back behind the net. Funny bounce came to Noah. Brody tries to pass it to T.I. comes in, streaks to the net, has it. Puck loose, Blake found it, nice save. Max comes away with it. It's in the zone. Got to stop. Drags. Rolled off his stick as he tried to tap in the empty net. Max has it again. Here comes T.I. 2-on-2. Offsides. Dorgan chips it out. Centering pass. Ryland scores. Puck comes Ryland, moves it back to Dorgan. Dorgan over to Beckwith. Beckwith up to Ryland. Chips it forward into the zone. Off Max skate deeper in. They throw it out, pass their players. Dorgan throws it towards the net, bouncing puck. Again, they pass it back to Dorgan. Dorgan throws it in the net. This one's blocked. T.I.'s looking to stretch. Dorgan has it center ice. Delays while we get back on side. Throws it in on the goal. Start a change. TR starts up the ice. They complete two passes. They're out to the red line. Good open ice hit by Cam. James throws on the brakes. Goes through one leg, off of feet. James and Max are up. Tries to pull it through. That's offsides. Nathan to take the face off, wins it back to Bogey. Bogey delays, chips up the boards to Will. Snow skipped over his stick. It's going to be icing. Joey battles for it. Bogey steps up, has it, throws it towards the net, scores! Good crowd in front. Puck's loose. T.I. gets it to the blue line. It's in. Bogey battles for it. Shot. Bouncing puck. Blake bats it out of the air with the stick. Comes to Cam behind the net. Moves it across ice for Will. Will come off his stick hard. TI tries to dump it in. Puck's still there. To get it in, one-on-one, he comes in the zone. Goes on the break, shot, loose, Blake covers it. TI with a quick shot, kicked aside. Noah throws it up the middle, high up over the net. Dorsky's on in the corner. Battles one player, Brody comes in to help. Brody pushes ahead for Brady. Brady gets off the boards. Brody chips past, gets interfered with. Good job by Noah to steal in the corner. Still has it there, centers it. Comes past Dabo. Deflected by Noah at center ice, bouncing puck. Noah has it. Noah could get in his feet. Get back on sides. TI trying to stretch. Good steal by Brady. Rolled off his stick, come out to center ice. Back in. Brady leaves it. Ryland battles for it in the corner. Just out of Brady's reach. TI stretching. Beckwith cuts it off. Oh, rolled off his skate hand. 2-on-1, they come in. Dorgan's back. Knocked it off his stick. TI back to the point. They walk the line. Shots blocked. Thrown towards the net. Scored. Can't let up. James in to take the face off. Jack tries to move with the boards. TI steals it. Puck's still in the corner. Still behind the net. James comes and gets it. Moves it ahead, bounces over Max's stick. Jack has it off the glass. Good back check by James. Max has it. Skates along the line. Works it deeper. Ryland cuts behind the net. TI coming with numbers. They passed too far. Should be icing. No icing. Puck's behind the net. James has it. Moves it up to Max. Max gives it back to James, but he wasn't expecting it. Jack gets it out to center ice. Bouncing puck. James tries to split through. He's in. Shoot. Save. Puck's deep in our zone. TI just gets it out. Should be icing. Nathan wins it back to the point. Shot deflected wide. TI has it. They're coming with numbers. Got a guy back. Doesn't connect. Should go down for an icing. Puck comes to Bogus. Thrown at net. TI has it. They're going 3-on-3. They come in. Bogus race for the puck. Pinches to the boards. Throws it out to center ice. Oh. Bogus going to the box for a rough. Dorsky out there with Dorgan, Brady, and Noah. Pucks in their feet. Dorsky knocks it to the boards. Dorgan fights one player there for it. Help comes for TI. TI comes away with it, moves it across. Long shot kicked aside. Second effort. Dorsky can't get it out. They're held in at the line. Good play by their D. They get it back to Noah. D had pinched in. Won't be enough for icing. Noah races after it. He's got 2 players down. Noah comes away with it. Moves it back to the point. Dorgan's shot's deflected. Brady has it behind the net. Sticks with it. Gets pinned to the boards. Start our change. Keep eating it up time. Brady has it, comes away with it, looks to move it to Brody. TI moves up to the point. Oh. Long shot off of Dorsky's feet. Offsides! Good call, sorry. Pass was from all the way down when he went offsides. Brody pressures it back, turn it over, they loose puck in the corner, reverse it around. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill. They get to the blind, they're in, bouncing pucks. Brody comes away with it, just pushes ahead, races after it. 3 seconds. They flip it out to center ice, James knocks it down. They have it, we look to regroup. Passed across, bounces over to stick. Puck's in the corner. Move it back to an open point. Across the other side. Another pass. That one doesn't connect. 15 seconds. Ryland races after it. Gam pins him to the board. Ryland has it. Moves it up to the line. Their D deflects it out. James races after the puck. There's 5 seconds. Lift the stick. 4 seconds. No one's past 2. That's the end of the period. Here we go for the start of the third. Nathan out there with Jack and Joey. TI brings it in, long shot. Blake saves it, covers it. Abel with the puck and stick check from behind. Flips it out to center ice. They turn it over to Jack. Jack comes in. Ran out of real estate. Moves it to Dworsky. Dworsky looks to dump it in. Bouncing puck. Abel keeps him wide. Pushes ahead for Jack. D pinches in. Jack chips it past. Nathan's coming. Nathan comes in the zone. He's got Joey coming down the back door. Shot off the blocker. Lift the stick. Joey has it. Leaves it for Jack. Passes back to Joey. Joey's got space. Walks in. Takes a shot. Goalie gets it covered. Puck's in the corner. Turn it over to Noah. Tries to shoot and slides off the end of the stick. T.I. comes out. Jack blocks that one. Puck's come to T.I. Shot, another block. Brody has it. Looks to flip it ahead for Brady. Too far. Gonna go down for an icing. Pucks to the boards. Beckwith has it. Passes it up to Noah.